All right. So, I hope everyone's been enjoying the previews. I've got one more preview to put up, and then we'll wait and see what happens with future announcements for the remainder of the games to come out for Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. However, I wanted to talk about this video because Mortal Kombat Trilogy is one of my favorite of the 2D era. It's essentially the bookend, if you will, of the 2D digitized era. And the best version that we should be getting, hopefully, if they announce this in the collection, is, of course, the superior version, which is the PC version. Now, the reason why I say that is very simple, right? Now, the PC version is the CD-based version. So we had, essentially, there's 4 versions of Mortal Kombat Trilogy out there, if you will. There's the PlayStation 1 version, the N64, the PC, and of course the Sega Saturn eventually got one as well. But on the PC version, you'll notice that when you look at the options here for the game configure, there's a couple of things like missing, right? Or at least one of them in particular. And the one that really stands out that's missing is the Shang Tsung morphs. The Shang Tsung morphs are not an issue on the PC version because it can automatically load them like that, which is great. And that's what we need. I think that'd be really, really cool, right? Now, obviously, it's going to have access to this secret menu as well, no doubt. Again, this is all, on the precedence here that they're going to announce this, which is really cool. All this is also standard in the PlayStation 1 versions. And I don't know, I can't remember what the N64 versions have. I don't know. But ultimately, we need to actually, we need to sort of advocate for this version to be the one to get. Because it is the best version of Mortal Kombat Trilogy out there. It is the absolute pinnacle version. And I'll showcase how fast the morphs load. Because they're really quick, right? Everything's really fast in this version. There we go, there's Nightwolf, awesome. Is he going to morph back in a minute? No, he's going to hang on to it. Actually, I'm wondering if the morphs last a little bit longer. Let's check something. There we go, Cyrax. Oh, there we go. No, it's fine. So having those morphs on hand is going to be a big deal, right? It absolutely will be a big deal. 100%. Okay. So we definitely should have these, this particular version of Mortal Kombat Trilogy made available. Now, obviously, when it comes to the N64 version, there was no loads because of the nature of the fact that, we actually didn't have to worry about any CD thing whatsoever. Because it was a cartridge, right? We didn't have to worry about that because it was actually a cartridge. But on the PlayStation 1 version, and I tested it the other day, I loaded up the PlayStation 1 version. This is fully emulated, right? And it still has the loading issue. If you have it set to all morphs, the game is coded to have that pause. Now, I could be wrong, but it appears that it's definitely coded to have that pause, to then load in the sprite that you're getting that is not your opponent. So in this section here, you would actually have it set so that, you had a choice to Shang Tsung morphs off to anyone or to your opponent. And we definitely need to have it so that, way it's instantaneous and it doesn't take away any of the, it doesn't slow the game down, if you will, right? We don't want to have those extra options. So I'm really, really hoping that we're gonna get that particular version, like the PC version, in as well. Now the PC version obviously comes with, of course, the additional characters as well, which is really cool. The additional 4, including obviously access to Chameleon. But another thing too, I'm curious actually. Like, I am curious about one thing. Will we get, as far as like the cheats and secrets go, access to Chameleon, right? No, they wouldn't do that. No, because the N64 one has female chameleon. Male is on the PC version, as well as the PS1 and Saturn versions. So I just wonder if like they would make it in the secret menu. You could automatically select chameleons, right? So you could tick the box or the switch or whatever, and it doesn't. And as long as you choose a ninja or any character, it'll automatically load up chameleon every single time. That'd be pretty cool, actually. That would be pretty cool. But I don't know. I don't know if they do that, right? Don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Oh no. Oh, I'm just talking. My brain is going like a mile a minute trying to figure out the other things that they could do in, like, or put in this thing for the PC version. Absolutely. They have got to put this in the game. They have got to put Trilogy in the game. They have to. They have to, man. Right? They absolutely have to. Let's do this forward teleport. There we go. Nice. So, I want to know... let's just jump out. Let's just jump out. It's difficult sometimes for me to play and talk at the same time. Now, I don't think anything else was added into the PC version of Trilogy. Outside of, obviously, the fact that we can load the morphs on the fly. You know, the cheat menu here, like the secret config menu is here as well, which is really good. Things like, so for example, right, with normal boss damage, right, that's good if you want to use the bosses, say in Super Layer. One button fatalities for those that may not know it, instant aggressor as well, which is kind of cool. Let's turn that stuff on. That's kind of funny. Instant health recovery as well, low damage. And I'm assuming low damage is what they do to you. So that way, if you're actually wanting to play through the ladder and you're finding it a little bit difficult because the computer AI is so terrible, then at the very least, you can actually have it so that way it's a lot more digestible, if you will, by having those particular options. But look how fast this loads, man. Right? This is how fast it loads. It's crazy, right? Oh God, Trilogy's quick. Oh, I keep missing. There we go. The run-in technique, you can time it. Every character can upcut the person running in on the hardest difficulty. I think I turned off. I mustn't have turned on the aggressor thing, or maybe I turned it off. Oh no, I did turn it off. That's right, because I turned it off in options, because I'm a dickhead. Right? I'm like, oh yeah, we'll have instant and aggressor, but then I turn it off in here. There we go. Turn off the time. I don't need timer on. Timers for yeah. That's the soft gameplay. Make sure it's on in here. There we go. Instant aggressor. Nice. So you got to wonder too that all of these secrets, right, and access to this cool stuff is going to be made available within a menu, a simple menu that you can load up, overlay on screen, right, and just enjoy like stuff instantly on the fly like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. That'd be really, really cool. So I think definitely the PC version should be the default version in this game. So, in the collection. There we go, instant aggressor. Is that only for the other player? It must be. Oh, nice catch. Nice catch. And that's throwing me off with the aggressor, because we always used to turn it off back in the day. We just kind of just didn't want to have... Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Instant. Nice. Cool. Yeah, we like some of the... Because I'm not used to seeing like the multiple sort of like effects of the character, like in, like the... the what do you call it? Essentially like you know, duplicate mode, if you will. It kind of always like threw us off. Plus, I didn't like the fact that we were doing like a little bit of extra damage as well. I kind of just wanted the vanilla gameplay. So oh. There we go, instant. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. There we go. Nice. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I think that... Listen, I got to do another video about this, and I've talked about this at length. Look how fast this stuff loads, man. This is what I'm saying, dude. The PC version is a superior version. Obviously, we're going to have the... If they put Trilogy in there, N64 one's going to be in there by default. Because the N64 one absolutely should be in there because of the very nature of it, right? That's just how it works, okay? But if you're going to have the CD-based version, it absolutely 100% should be Mortal Kombat Trilogy from the PC. 100%. So, anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Catch you next time.